everyone. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I guess basically what happened was once I got over 25 donations, the API I was using to fetch the donations was only giving me the newest 25, I think it was, or like the first 25. So I had to change the parameter in the API to say, no, give me everything you got, basically. So I think hopefully it'll work now for next little while. Yeah, sorry about the delay there. Oops. All right, timer. Oh, oh, wouldn't it be grand if we saw some more funny donations come in? Especially now that you can actually see them. Oh, I don't have a lot of health here. Let's hurry on over to where it's not hot. Useful. Eh. Oops. Oh, my last bomb shoe. All right. Why don't I see if this guy has any? I did not mean to waste that bomb shoe. Hello again, Argiliath. Okay. I don't know if he'll sell them to me yet. Yeah. I think you need to have the bomb bag before you can buy bomb shoes. So I kind of just wasted that one there. But it's fine. We got the hammer. We can blow up most things. Or break most things. So we'll be fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and do the little like maze here with the. Ooh, I wonder if I can. Nuts. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but probably. See if I can do a little trick here. I don't think I know if it might not save any time, but it'll just look kind of cool if it works. So isn't that all that really matters? Oh, we got a funny donation name, maybe. Your Harvest Colored Tunic donated $5. Thank you for the donation, Your Harvest Colored Tunic. This isn't working. Why can't I? Huh. Alright, well, I don't want to waste too much time on that, so the goal was to try to get infinite sword glitch with the hammer, but it was not happening for some reason. So, never mind. Yeah, the normal sword is finite, and then you can make it infinite. I wonder if it works here. You probably have to not hammer it for one thing. Ah, there we go. So now I have infinite hammer. So you can see I'm just kind of busting these rocks up. So basically my hammer is swinging like every frame. The camera also gets kind of weird. So you can see I can break these things without even swinging the sword. Or hammer. And okay, I just used the shield to cancel it. I didn't really need it anymore. So again, didn't really save time, but didn't it look cool? Looked cool, right? Let's talk about how cool it looked. I think it looked pretty cool. Yeah, alright. Giliath, you liked it. Ah! I didn't like that. Alright, we're up to 8. Almond Ranch is on the way to the hero. What did we get there? Serious song? I think that was the main thing we got, which I'm about to use here. Giliath, I think you were the one who convinced me to do $10 per ice trap instead of $5. So we're gonna see how that plays out in the finish. Wait, whoop. Just don't get any more. Yeah, alright. Problem solved. Just don't get any more. Okay, this guy on the left should sell me something. Arrows. Okay. Well, that wasn't... It looked like something he might just regularly sell, but I think that was a random item. It just happened to be not a good one. Alright. I gotta... if you have the hook shot, you can skip a lot of this with the scarecrow. Ah. But I don't, so we gotta do it the slow way. Hello? Guys, they're not super bright, but everyone's... Ooh, that hurts. Every once in a while, they'll get you. Actually, this guy. Don't mind me. Oh no. Alright, he's smarter than I thought. This one you can just kind of run past. There we go. Okay, that's what we were looking for. That's Zelda's Lullaby. So that opens up all the fairy checks now. I'll make you eat those words. So yeah, I think I'll go back to the crater here. We can get 2 of the fairies. It's also needed for Water Temple to raise and lower the water, but we don't have the hook shot yet, so it's not super worthwhile to go there just yet, I don't think. Oh, and this opens up the Royal Tomb, which also gives us a song. So. Oh, that'll be handy. Oh, I guess I need bombs for that one. Alright. Never mind. Yeah. Just some money there. Yeah, I think I'll go to... Oh, there's a hint here I can read. Boss's left hand is a small key. Okay, that should be the one we didn't get. If I'm not mixing up my lefts and rights. Yeah, so I'll go do that Royal Tomb thing we just got, or that we can do now. And ah. And I guess overall we need to get into Shadow to get the Forest Temple, or the Forest Medallion, to get Song of Storms, which we need to get into the well if we want to do that. And we'd also need the Water Medallion from the Forest Temple. So that means, so going back to like what I was saying at the very beginning about like logic. Oh, there's actually 2 I can do here. I know that. Oops, wrong one. Also wrong one. That's the one. Okay, so I know I can't get into Bottom of the Well without Song of Storms, and I can't get Song of Storms without the hookshot to get into Forest Temple. So that would mean that there won't be a hookshot in Bottom of the Well. Well, or there won't be the first hookshot that I should get, I guess. The second one maybe could be there. To get the long shot. And like I was saying earlier, no matter what, I'll get the hook shot before the long shot. So even if it was possible for me to get either location first, whatever one I find will be the long shot or the hook shot. Yeah. There's a trick you can do to despawn that tombstone instead of breaking it like that. The Blast Corpse dump truck donated $5. Having trouble here. I think this isn't a minigame. Doesn't count for my... just Z target him. Thank you, Blast Corpse dump truck. Oh, what am I doing? I was hoping it'd be arrows. Thank you, Blast Corpse dump truck, for the donation. If you've never played Blast Corpse, it's a quality N64 game. It's certainly not janky in any way. And the dump trunk is definitely not the most janky thing, not by any means. Okay, so that was Nocturne, so we can go do Shadow, but without the hook shot, I don't know that we really want to do that just yet. Yes, dump trunk on the moon. That is pretty good. Okay. What else can I do right now? I could go do that beanless trick over there. Oh, there's a fairy. Okay. I don't think I'll do that just yet, but there is a fairy in the desert I can do now. Skulltula reward here I can do. Bottle, okay. Not super useful. I forgot to mark bottles earlier, so yeah. Oh, and I always forget if these shops are different as an adult, but I better check them because I didn't do that before. And I never did Dampe as a child, so that could be one thing to do. Okay, I think that's different, but I already have everything I need there. Except for bombs. And, oh my god. I think that's real. Wow, I could have gotten this quite a while ago. Okay, always check the shops. Always check the bazaar there, even though it may look like the one in Castletown as a child, but it is not. And it might just have the bombs. Good to know. Okay, there's two more things in Hyrule Field that I'm gonna just quickly check, and then I think maybe Ice Cavern, because there's a song there as well. Which could be a Epona song. Although I guess we don't really care about the horseback archery anymore because I have bombs now, and that was the main reason I wanted to do it. But yeah, we might as well see what the song is anyway. I don't think it's Serenade of Water because I think we got a hint about that, and we got a hint about Song of Storms. Remember when Ganon was a blue pig? I remember. Yeah, I do remember that. I also remember that hint from a previous randomizer. Ah, just dropped. Oh, and I never did fishing as an adult, so maybe I'll go do that while I'm kind of in this area. A shield! But I already have it, so. Oh, I should get an update on what we want our style to be here. Which tunic color we would like right now, and which of these shields should I go with? What sort of combination of shield and tunic do you guys like? Now let me know. You know what you're feeling. You know what your style preferences. Well, should I do this? Decisions. You like the mirror shield? Tunic, orange is pretty styling. Alright. I think what's the best thing to do next. Because there's a couple of checks I can't do yet in the lake, so I think I might wait until I can do the other ones. Could end up being a mistake, but so that's how it is with the randomizer. So main things we're still looking for. Oh yeah, I guess we don't have Dinspire, so I wouldn't have been able to go to the Shadow Temple even if I wanted to. I think there is a way to despawn the door, but I don't fully know how that works. So let's just assume that I can't get into Shadow Temple yet. So yeah, we need Dinspire for that, and we need Hookshot to get into the Forest Temple, and it'll also help with the Water Temple as well. Oh, and we still need Slingshot for... Actually, we might not need Slingshot. There might be a way to avoid that now that I think about it. Okay, I might have to come back to that idea later. So, stay tuned. Ow. Weep. You hear him weep, go to sleep. That's what Jangler says. Okay, thankfully I have the Zelda's Lullaby, because you can also use the hover boots to sneak behind the waterfall and get in, but I'm not very good at that trick, it turns out. Learned that the hard way. So rather than waste time trying to do that, I'll just do it the normal way. Yeah, it's one of your catchphrases. Oops. Okay, get this fairy over here now that I have Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, I guess I need a bomb here. Ooh, full magic. Okay. Not required, but it is handy. Plus now the tracker bar matches the width of the magic meter bar, so that's pretty handy. Oh, that is the hook shot, potentially. Oh, can I? Do I actually have to go around? Ugh. Or maybe I can get on this guy. Link, please. Whoa. Crazy platforms. It is indeed the hook shot. Alright, no worries. Enjoy your Discord stream. Alright, things are looking up. We got the hook shot, we got bombs. Like I said, we still need Din's fire. We still need light arrows. One nice thing about the light arrows, though, is we get everything else that we need, and it's just the light arrows we're looking for. We can go fight. We can go to Ganondorf, and at the beginning of the fight, he'll tell us roughly where we can find the light arrows. He won't tell us the exact location necessarily, but yeah, he'll give us a hint about it. So if we get to that point, that's an option we have. Oh, that doesn't count. That's not a nice trap. Alright, I'm going to try and do a cool trick later on in the ice cavern here. Oops, missed one there. I'll be honest, it probably won't save any time. If anything, it might take longer than the normal way. But again, it'll look pretty cool if I get it. So. Or it'll be neat in theory. So Just use your imagination a bit. Ow. Just have to use your imagination and pretend that it was both cool and faster. Some lag in there. Eh. Doesn't count either. I'll grab these bombs. Or will I? Where'd these guys go? Eh. My aim is off today. Bombs. I start seeing a lot of that. Okay, if I can do it the cool way, then I probably don't need to put fire in both bottles. Wait, I want to go over here first. That's just a heart piece. I don't really care about that. See what's in here. Yeah. Alright. Not particularly useful. Alright, so this room up here, there's going to be some maybe cool stuff, if I can pull it off. We shall see. Oops. Where is this one? Okay, so normally there's this ice block here in the middle and you gotta push it around the room. It's kind of like a puzzle. But in theory with some hover boots, some cool hover boots usage, you can avoid having to push it actually at all. Again, I'm going to mess up probably enough that it would have been faster for me to just push it, but let me just show you for the sake of theory. The other thing is this this guy right here, you can just do that jump slash, and if you do it in the right spot, you can get that silver rupee without needing to melt the ice there. Okay, so that's 1 rupee. Get this one over here pretty easy with the over boots. So here I'm gonna do the same thing I did over there, and it's like I think it's called a gainer. You basically do a backflip while you're hovering, and you get just enough height. In theory, my name is pronounced Crunch. Donated $5. Thank you, Crunch. Oh, I went over it that time. Gainer? I hardly know her. Oh, camera went weird on me that time. Okay, cool. So then you get up here, and I'm going to grab the fire because I need more fire too. And then when you're up here, now you can go get this one. Now there's this last one over here, also pretty easy to get. You can get all of them without the rupees. Now there's one last part to this trick, and that's getting up here. As you can see, it's pretty tall, so Link can't get it normally. Let me just... But there is a way around that too. I may or may not be able to get this, but we'll see. No, okay. I think that might have been good. Okay. So what I've done is stored what's called a ground jump, and basically if I try and do a backflip now, I'm going to do this extra tall jump. And that lets me climb up here. So again, I messed up enough that it probably wasn't. It might have been faster to just push the block all the way around the room like you would normally do. But in theory, you can do it faster without having to push the block at all. And it's pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. No, this is still glitchless logic, so I don't have to do any glitches to win. Or like to beat the seed. But there's a couple of cases where there's like some small ones that I know that I sometimes try and do. That one there, like that one doesn't affect the logic at all. It's more just like it's just a cool thing I saw the other day actually. I was watching my hero ZFG. I got a heart. And opponents. Yeah, I was watching my hero ZFG, and he did the ice cavern. He did those tricks. Obviously, he did them without failing at all, so it was super fast and clean. And I was just like, "Wow, I want some of that." Okay. Now it probably makes sense to do forest. Forest temple. So I think I'll go do that. I don't have the warp for it, so I'm just going to go to Death Mountain instead. Oh yeah, I potion there. Anyway, yeah, so I saw ZFG do that, and I was like, wow, that looks really cool. And it doesn't look too hard. A lot of the stuff he does, it's just like, well, I don't think I'll be able to do that. But that one looked doable, so I did a little bit of practice last night to see if I could pull it off. Oh, I think I just realized I skipped a grotto in the beginning of the forest meadow here. Let's let's check that out in case it's important. Oh, that was indeed very important. So that is the light arrows. That's what we need to kill Ganondorf at the end of the game. So yeah, can't beat the game without it. I'm gonna try just to show off that ground jump again. I'm gonna try and do it here as well, if I can remember how to pull it off. Nope, not like that. Let's see. Okay, I think that might have worked. You'll know you've got it, you've stored the ground jump, if you can't swing your sword and you can't use your C items. Anyway, so if I have the ground jump there, I can do that and get up here. Now in this case I didn't actually have to do that because I could have used the Scarecrow now that I have the hook shot. But again, just to show you another use of the ground jump glitch. And that one's not too hard to learn either. Again, I just learned it last night. I tried to learn it like a couple of weeks ago as well, and I couldn't get it, but I found a video that had an easier way to do it. Okay, so we should have everything we need to beat Forest Temple now. We have the hook shot and the bow. And we have one thing you do need is, and normally you would always have this, one thing you need is the Goron bracelet to push some larger blocks that are in this temple, and if you don't have the Goron bracelet, you just can't push them. I learned that the hard way once in a randomizer where thought I was ready to beat the Forest Temple, but turns out I wasn't. Oh, an arrow here. Oops. Hey. The nuts are an item that you may not have used a lot when you played this casually, but they do come in handy in a few spots. So there you can use them to freeze the Stalfos. Okay. Hardly ever play this song anymore, so I had to take a second to think about it. What are the notes again? Oh, scale. And we can go diving. I don't think I really need to drain the water here, but since I have the iron boots, but let's do it anyway. The thing over here, I always try and get this way. Yeah, never quite works. Yeah, these blocks here, you can't push them without the Goron bracelet. I'm gonna get turned around here. And there we go. And this is another. There's a couple of spots in here actually where you gotta. Oops. Where you have to push blocks. So once again, the faster block pushing comes in handy here. I think I want to do this first. Yeah, I believe this is Adam's favorite temple. Not only that, but he loves everything about it. The temple itself, the normal music that you would hear here. Here in this temple. Yeah, the layout, the boss at the end. He loves the boss at the end. Yeah. Favorite temple. A little known Adam's whack fact. This is whack fact. Yeah, I don't have that emote yet either. Ah. Alright. Oh. There's another spot where the nuts come in kind of handy, because you can use the nuts to make the Poe reappear right away. Otherwise, you kind of have to wait a bit before it'll appear again, become corporeal. These arrows. Yeah, there's quite a few keys in the forest temple, so. Oh. Didn't get over there in time. It's very intense music for the Stalfos fight. Ah. Ooh, lots of lag from that. I don't think I mentioned it on this stream yet, necessarily, so when you do that this crouch stab move right there, it actually doesn't have a damage value programmed into it for some reason. So, wrong way. So it'll always do the same damage as the last attack you did before the crouch stabby. Stabby stab. So if you do a jump attack before you start doing the crouch stabs, the jump attack does twice as much damage as your regular sword swing attacks. So those crouch stabs are doing the jump attack damage. Yeah, it's a pro strat. So lets you attack faster with the stronger attack. And it also lets you, oh, too soon. It also lets you can store like a hammer attack and then do the crouch stab, and it'll act as though you're swinging the hammer. And also vice versa. There's also a thing you can do in the boss fight at the very end of the game. Recovery heart. You think it was intentional? Yeah, maybe. Where you can store a Master Sword / before you lose your Master Sword, and then you can kind of continue to use your hammer, for example, as if it was the Master Sword. Wait, did I? Oh no, wait, I'm getting. Never mind. I'm just getting confused with a different room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way. Boss key, very good. Once again, the faster block pushing coming into play. This. Okay, there's one chest that I missed, so I might, after I do this, I might go grab it just in case it's something important. Oops. Oh. You can use the hookshot. I mean, I knew that. Ah, not that one. Look at that. Nice pop breaking noise when you hit target. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, there's one I missed here. And I always forget how you're supposed to get it the normal way. Actually, I wonder if I can ground jump up here. I don't think so, though. It looks pretty high. So yeah, that's not the way you're supposed to get it, because you wouldn't have hover boots. Honestly, I always kind of forget how you're meant to get in here, but... Caught a Poe. Alright, we're up to 3 bottles. Okay, now go get the last chest in here. I think there's just the basement now. Yeah. Fight the boss. Hopefully that goes alright. And then probably take a little break. Might be a longer... I might try and sneak some food in So it might be a slightly longer break, but try not to be too long. In terms of our kind of progress here, I think we're probably more than half done. Certainly, like after this, we'll have 3 medallions, so in that sense, we'll be half done. But it kind of all comes down to where are the items that we still need to get. Like I mentioned, we still need Din's Fire to get into Shadow Temple. We might need Slingshot. I actually have an idea for that. Where we might not need Slingshot for Deku Tree. Although, yeah, actually, I'm not 100% sure if you can attack Gomazai without the Slingshot, though. I feel like I ran into that before and had an issue with it, so that I guess I'm not sure on. But... Okay, I might try a glitch for fighting this guy, but I don't know how it'll go. I haven't actually tried it before on this boss anyway. But we'll see. If you stand in these corners, I guess, I haven't tried this either, but he won't attack you. And I didn't know for the longest time how you tell which one's the real one and which one's the fake one, but the real one is lighter colored. So you can see that one was the lighter one, I think. Yeah, and then that one's darker. Okay, so I got ISG here, so I'm hoping... Okay. Yeah, there we go. So again, I have the infinite sword glitch going on, so I'm just constantly reflecting the balls back at him and then kind of just attacking him automatically when I get near him. I'm actually kind of surprised this doesn't stun lock him, though. I kind of thought it would. Tennis. At least it does that part faster. Now, one thing I should have done is... that time he got stun locked. I should have done the jump slash first. I think I forgot to do that to store the higher damage. I think that applies for ISG as well. But yeah, that went a lot better. Okay, so this is the claim check. We can take this to the big Goron. This is the end of the adult training game, and that's a setting you can have in the randomizer to say what's the last item that you want to... What's the first and last item in the trading game that you want to deal with? So I just say claim check. That way you just skip right to the end. So I might do that before I forget, and then... Oh, right. Okay, I'll tell you my plan for the slingshot, because it turns out it's not going to work. My plan was going to be to go in there as an adult, and then... Whoops. Go in as an adult and shoot the eye switch that normally you shoot with a slingshot. But I was thinking of the entrance randomizer where you can get in there as an adult. But in the non-entrance randomizer, you actually can't get into Deku Tree as an adult without glitches. And I don't know the glitches to get in. So my plan won't work. But I guess we know we need to do, or we know there's a slingshot in the Spirit Temple, potentially on the other side. So that might be what I do next. Again, I'm going to take a quick break after this stuff. Ooh, we got the biggest quiver. Yeah, I'll just warp there so I don't forget. That's what I was going to do. Oh, and there's a fairy here I don't think I did yet. So maybe I'll do that. Ah! If you don't get your backwalk set up right away, it gets a little harder to do it. These guys start being jerks. I forget if you can hammer this one or not. Nope. It's like, you can't. Ooh, silver gauntlets. Oh, that's actually really good because I was going to go to Spirit Temple and not be able to do anything because I didn't have the silver gauntlets. They're kind of a cool blue color. So it's a good thing we got them just there. So now we can go into Spirit Temple and potentially get, well, in theory, get the slingshot, which I believe we got a hint is in here. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, door. Okay, so like I said, I think I'll take a break here, maybe try to get a quick bite to eat, and then we'll continue. So it might be like, I'll say 20 minutes, and then I'll be back.